stops this train! Just Totugeki to the face! Ooh, what a smart throw! Okay, uh-oh, Devil Song! Gets the counter hit! No! This'll break it! Take that gourd away, he's maxed out! Player 2 can't let this simmer! They gotta start cooking! Either fighter can use drive now! Finds the target! Ugh, take a seat! They are done! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game! No way we could have called that!
Practice. Practice. Fighting ground. One-on-one.
Time to select a stage. It's time to select the fighters.
I live for battle. It's time to heat up.
Cancels their choice. Perhaps they're planning something else.
All right, let's get it.
Time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years.
All right, let's get it.
I'm one of a kind, and they ain't built them like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mirror. A real freedom fighter, got a problem with
Another
the
mission
beer.
awaits.
Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Ready?
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throw whips. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Hits with the overhead. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? They block the overhead and does a good job of pushing back. Grabs them. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Spikes! Medium kick. Hits with the overhead. Bops him with a target combo. That's a big hit. Going on the offensive? Jumps? Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Smart play with the throw. We're near the end of the round. Both fighters have full drive gauges stopped. Finds the target. Where are the flatlines on? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual.
Too bad.
Throws him down. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. There's space to make something happen here, and gets some. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Brushes that off and and keeps going. They piled up the null. Charges forward. Throws them to negate the block. Sandblast. Still scrapping for control of the space. Keeping them away. Hold your breath. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters planning something? Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Pops him hard. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, what a smart blow. Solid anti-air. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Cannon spike. Player one is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Nowhere to run. Overhead. Player one with the rhythm. Oh, that back row was huge. Target combo into getting up close and personal. Reads the jump in perfectly. Any mistake here is gonna be hit. Are you kidding me? Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
Marisa.
I live for that.
Super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'm gonna live forever, that's my
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Fight with all your heart.
Hope you're ready. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws for a projectile to try and change the pace. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford to get some. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Bops him with a target combo. Goes for the super. Good parry here to try and make something happen. What's their game? Brushes that off and keeps going. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Shows a medium kick. Rolls out the Sobot. Watching each other and whip! They're wide open! Checks them with the boom. Parry! You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sonic boom! Oh, they throws them! Back into the corner. Closes it out! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Big throw. Drive reversal's no good. Decides to go in with the target combo. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. One shot is all both fighters. Goes for the super. Shreds them with the Sonic Hurricane. Nice damage. one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Sonic boom. Goes with the fireball. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Checks him with the boom. Not much life difference. Jumps. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Backs away. Not about that BFF life range. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. What are they gonna do? Stacking things in their favor with solid puncher. Are we gonna see a comeback here? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But let's be trying me, I learned on my lessons. I realized
as I
gotta kill
command
my
this
blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. Practice makes perfect, that I'm already a better man.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
The pleasure is mine.
Showtime! Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. There's a corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Combo with the target combo. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Oh, talk about overextending. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Set the bomb off to shake them up. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. They gotta make something happen to increase Mono's medal level. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Pounces on their prey with the wild hunt. Still slugging it out at this range. Gutsy play with the grab. Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage here. Their life, what a parry! Can they? This is gonna hurt. Player 2 needs to KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings.
Make way for the ninja star.
If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Continue on the scene.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Strikes back with the drive impact. Goes for the fireball. Good parry there, and
My turn.
is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Hits him. Vagabond Egg connects. There's a change of sides. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks it off. What's next? So what's this Jinju Hado gonna do? Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Open for the fireball. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Back dashes for space. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 needs to take it, ground them from above. Here comes the corner pressure. They can't make any mistakes. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Backs off. Impact squash. Closes it out. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight. Looks like we need a quick timeout. Back to the stage select screen.
Old Town Market.
Are they going to go with their main character?
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life.
I'll show you the power of my kung fu.
It's my time. Drop till I fall. Give it my all.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
Come, the bell is run. When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
You'll better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Ready? Then show me.
I'm number 1. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Lots of aggression from both sides. An aggressive attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Impacts and no go. Goes for the super art? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Pops for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Going on the offensive? Player 1 has the meter lead. Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Looking for a chance. What'll happen here? Fantastic awareness. Charges forward. Jumps up. Going in. Goes into the... They're going for the KO! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Still slugging it out here. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Will this super art connect? The super armor does its job. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Oh, burnout triggered! Stake strike hits! Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player 1 KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Show up for Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Oicho! What'll happen here? Player 1 is working with a better Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Knockdown and... burnout activates. Hugs nothing but air. Oh man, this is a scary range. Player 1 needs flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the stage select screen. Maybe looking for a change of scenery. Are they going to go with their main character?
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure.
Smart choice.
I realize I gotta kill them my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'll take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are they thinking here? Well-timed command throw there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Oh, whips the grab. Oh, talk about overextending. Player 1 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Reads them. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. That drive impact doesn't get through. Sees it coming and blocks it out. That drive impact is blocked. Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive boost. They need to rely on their instincts here. Ooh, there's a side looking to plant him with a pile drive. It's too much. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Brushes that off and keeps going. Super art? Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Can they keep on him? Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Sneaks in above. What? Thunderstorm? Get that stanky footsie out of here. Looking for a chance. Get out of there with the backdash. A jump drops them. Will they gamble something? Hogs nothing but air. Impact squat. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
No! This will break them! Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? They are not getting close to each other. Player draw super hard incoming. Just look at the damage. Amazing! Reversal! Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 has got to work some. That's going to leave him rattled. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be enough flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. I don't even think they care that others called next. We're getting back into it. Dashes. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Was looking for that jump attack. Hunt digs in deep to get that drive in. Target locked and scoop. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Things are slow going right now, but we may see some goes for the super art. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Goes for the jackhammer off the Cyclone Lariat, prioritizing the side switch over damage. What'll happen here? Player 1 is in a target locked and scoop. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. Wrecks them! So, what's next? Brushes that off and keeps going. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, could be the start of something. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Both sides getting ready. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Goes for the command grab. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Well-timed command throw there. Drive reversals can get you out of tough jams like that. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stock. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Projectile to try and change this target locked and scoop. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Their spacing is so just goes for it at this range. Pulls them in, looking to wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Back to the stage select screen. Maybe looking for a change of scenery. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard.
Shall we begin then?
Practice makes perfect, and I'm already a veteran.
I'm game if you are.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Oh, Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Here's to a fair fight.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes a trip. Picks the drive reversal.
Here we go.
Overdrive. Knockdown. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Overhead. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Gets back into KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Did well to get the buff in there. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Side hustle to start something? Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? Player two needs to use the threat of feng shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Big throws. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Changes things up with an overhead. That throw was huge. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. Are we going to see both fighters use their... Ooh, what a smart throw. Player two, and he flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Backs them into the corner. Did well to get the buff in there. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Switches it up. Player two will look to apply pressure here.